So hey there everybody, it's Nicole Kirksey, better known as Coach Nicole from CoachNicole.com, and welcome back to Thursday of National Women's Health Week. All week here I have been talking about each of the 9 wellness domains and how you can reset your own sense of purpose and well-being. So if you've missed any of the installments, don't despair. All of the replays are on the profile or the page or in the group that you're in. If you are in my private Facebook group, there is a unit where all of the replays are. And if you are on YouTube, there is a playlist for you. I don't want you to miss any of this good information. I got you. So I am outside right here of my local community college, which by the way is totally shut down, but I got permission today to come on and do a quick video for you to talk about 2 domains of health. The first domain of health I want to talk to you about is our intellectual wellness. This is the domain where we focus on our knowledge and our wisdom, as Proverbs 4 talks to us about. This is not only gathering up a bunch of information, that is not what makes us feel healthy, but the wisdom on how to apply it, on how to use it, and how to expand upon it is what really keeps us intellectually healthy. One of the things that I was thinking about as I was preparing for this video is how much of our lives we live in our heads, right? It doesn't really matter what kind of physical condition we're in, we are always connected to and sometimes alone with our thoughts. So the more that we can build our ability to think critically, to gather information, to analyze, to share that information, and to use it wisely, the healthier we are. That makes total sense. And one of the places, of course, in the world where we can gather ourselves intellectually or garner new ways of thinking and being is on a college campus. I teach new students in college. I teach the onboarding class. So before students begin to study in their areas of focus or major, they have to pass through my course. It's an onboarding course. People get mad because they have to take it. But one of the things that I teach is basically how to think. How to think. We need to think about what we're thinking about. That's called critical thinking, and all of these other skills that I teach, like time management and how to read and how to take notes and other things, how to stay gritty and how to stick with it and how to ask for help. All of those depend on our strength and intellectual wellness. So that's something that we will always be building at all points and times in our lives. Some examples of intellectual wellness would include reading for fun or picking a topic of debate with a friend, right? Even if you don't agree with it, if you can kind of practice the argument on the other side, it teaches you how to think broadly and critically. Learning a foreign language or learning how to play an instrument uses different parts of your brain and keeps those stimulated. Journaling and playing games, be they board games or games on an app, card games, crossword puzzles, Sudoku, all of that really keeps us sharp mentally and really helps to build our ability to think critically. So we can't really talk about intellectual health or a place of higher learning without talking about money. So the other domain I wanted to talk about today is our financial wellness. One of the things that's been in the news is the high cost of higher education in the United States in particular. Other countries support their universities at a higher level, and so the cost of attending is a lot lower than it is here in the United States. But also there's the criticism that once students do get their degree, oftentimes they're not able to earn sufficiently to pay off all of those loans and all of the other burdens that they've picked up along the way in order to earn their degrees. And that can be really frustrating. And that's only one area of financial management that we have to think about. Financial wellness is not about us being wealthy. It's not about stockpiling as much money as we can for a rainy day. The size and the amount of money we have is not really our indicator of health after our basic needs are met. Really, our awareness of what's going on with our own finances and how to effectively manage our money is really what makes us financially healthy. of finance really is about having a goal. So when we establish goals that are meaningful to us, that are tied to our life purpose and other areas of our lives, and we know how we plan on going about achieving those financial goals, is another way that we can measure our own financial health. I'm really excited that a friend of mine, Reverend Jennifer Williams, has agreed to be one of our experts in my 7-day retreat. I'm calling this retreat a Wellness Revival Reset for Women of Faith. So for 7 days this summer in July, I am going to be teaching on a variety of issues that will help to bring us to a fuller sense of our own wellness. And Pastor Jen has agreed to talk to us about money. She jumps in the pulpit and she says, I love talking about money. So I say, okay, I got a place where you can talk to us about money. And she'll just be one of many experts that I'm going to have in those 7 days. We are going to be doing devotions and meditations in the morning. We're going to get teachings on ways to reset our own sense of wellness in the afternoon. And then in the evening, we're going to have questions and answers, engaging activities, and hear from experts like Reverend Jen, who could teach us more about those things that we want to do to reset our own health this summer after such a long period of time and COVID in a crisis mode. We want to have a plan of action to be the best that we can be. So join me this July. The bit.ly link is July Reset. bit.ly/July Reset. You can also join my private Facebook group, the Called and Qualified Collective. If you're in that group, then you'll be in the place where that event is happening. I encourage you to register right now, to write it on your calendar, and to commit to those 7 days, and to invite as many sisters and girlfriends as you can. We can all use a new refreshing, not only for our intellectual health and our financial health, but all of those other areas of health that we'll be talking about. So here on Thursday, I've covered 8 of the 9 wellness domains. So there's only one left, and I will address that one on Friday tomorrow. You don't want to miss it, so I hope to see you then. Take care.